Good morning, students. Hariom. As today we are going to continue with the topic that is wildlife protection, and we are going to discuss about the projects. So, today we are going to learn the project that is vulture. Now, let us see what is given in vulture project. Now, when you talk about vulture project, as vulture is said to be the cleaner of the nature. What is vulture said? To be the cleaner of the nature. Means vulture is the cleanliness worker of the nature. Now, what does vulture do? Vulture is eating the meat of dead animals. Okay, what does it does? It eats the meat of dead animals, and in this way it keeps the nature clean. Now, when you talk about vulture, there are 9 subspecies of vulture in India. There are total 9 subspecies of vulture in India. But what happened now? Due to unusual decrease in its number, suddenly the number started decreasing drastically. So the vulture project was started in the year 2004. Why this project was started? This project was started because there was a drastically decrease in the number of this vulture. So to protect them, this project was started in the year 2004. Now let us learn more about vulture. Now, what is a group of vulture called? As a group of vulture is called a kettle, committee or wake. Now, what these three words describes? The term kettle refers to vulture in flight, while committee refers to the vulture resting on the ground or in trees. Wake is reserved for a group of vultures that are feeding. Now, if you talk about the lifespan of vulture, how many years does the vulture live? Black vulture lives for 10 years and king vulture lives for 30 years. This is the lifespan of the vulture. As in the below picture, you can see a black vulture and a king vulture. This picture represents king vulture, this picture represents black vulture. So, now let us see that how many species. As I said you, there are about 9 subspecies of vulture in India. So these are the 9 subspecies of vulture in India. The first one is oriental white black vulture, slender billed vulture, long billed vulture, Egyptian vulture, red headed vulture, Indian giraffe vulture, Himalayan giraffe, cinereous vulture, and bearded vulture or lammergeier. These are the 9 subspecies of vulture which are present in our country, India. So this was all about your vulture project. Now we are going to study about is the snow leopard project. Now, when you talk about snow leopard project, always remember this: snow leopard is found at an altitude of about 3000 meter. That is also in Himalaya. Now, as it is said that snow leopard lives in Himalaya, that is in the snow only. Okay, now what was the motive to start this project? This project was started in the year 2000. Okay, this project was started in the year 2000 with the objective of increasing the knowledge. Here they wanted to increase the knowledge of snow leopard, okay, that is about the snow leopard among the local people. To make them know about the snow leopard, they started a project in the year 2000 so that the people will become aware and protect it. So, for this purpose, the snow leopard project was started. That is in the year 2000. Now, beside all this project, we have other projects which are operational. Okay, besides this project, the government has also started some project, okay, which are operational, including Kashmiri Hangul project, Red Panda project, Manipur Tamil project, which is special species of deer which is found in Manipur. Then we have Ganga Dolphin project and Ganga Brahmaputra rivers, etc. Now this all projects are also undertaken by the government. Okay, so all this was about the project which is undertaken by the government to protect the wildlife species. Now, moving on further, as I told you, government has taken the measure. There are legislations, that is National Forest Policy, that is in 1952, Wildlife Protection Act, that is in 1972. Now, as I told you, what are the special programs and projects undertaken by the government? Let us go through it according to the year wise. As I told, Tiger Project in 1973, Crocodile Project in 1970, Rhino Project in 1970, Elephant Project in 1992, Snow Leopard Project in 2000, and Vulture Project in 2004. This is according to the years, okay, arranged according to the years. So this all things are taken by the government. This all measures are taken by the government. Now let us study more about the measures, more about the responsibilities which are taken by the government. So now we are going to talk about is the national park and sanctuaries in India. First, we are going to study about wildlife sanctuaries in India. Before this, let us do some introduction, that is, sanctuaries, national park, and bioreserves are established for what? Are established for the protection of wildlife. And all these three words sound like synonyms. All these three words sound like synonyms, okay, but there is some difference. Let us be familiar with them. So let us go through it. Now, before starting with wildlife sanctuary, let us see what actually sanctuary means. Sanctuary is nothing but it is a wildlife sanctuary is quite similar to a national park, except the local people living there can continue living and the human activities are permitted over there. So sanctuary is nothing but it is quite similar to a national park, except the local people living there can continue living and the human activities are permitted. Permitted means allowed, but after a certain limit. So now let us study about it. Now, when we talk about sanctuary, as I told you that human activities are permitted with certain limit. Yes, as I said this, human activities are permitted with certain limits. Now, what human activities are allowed over there with certain limits, that we are going to study over here, right? Now, permitted, when you talk about permitted, what is permitted? Permitted means a permission given over there, okay, a permission given over there, that is called as what is the permitted. Now, so local people can use area for grazing and procuring firewood without harming nature. So a wildlife sanctuary is basically established for protecting some specific species. Even domesticated animals are allowed to graze after obtaining permission from the authorities. After taking the permission from the authorities. Now, wildlife sanctuary is been established by the state government and sanctuary is for smaller areas, but the sanctuary can be established by the government after certain processes. Now let us see which are the famous sanctuaries present. The Periyar, Chandraprabha, Iturnagaram, etc. These are the famous sanctuaries which are present in our country, India. Now, let us talk about is the national park. Now, when you talk about national park means a national park is a forest area, and if need, the surrounding areas are notified by the government and established for the protection and propagation of the flora and fauna of the area. So, when you talk about national park do not allow any human activities inside the marked area of national park. Okay, in this regard, it is more protected zone compared to the sanctuary. Now, as it is said over here, unlike a sanctuary, it is not centered around one species. Hence, we can find more than one ecosystem in a national park. Now, why it is said over here is like that? Because not just protection of animals but preservation of flora and fauna also. As sanctuary is only protecting wildlife, but when you talk about national park is not only protecting animals but it also preserves the flora and fauna, that is plant and animal life. So because of this thing, there is complete ban on animal grazing. And as national park was established through the coordination of state and central government, it was coordinated by the state and central government. Okay, as national park is larger than sanctuary. Now let us see which are the important national park present in our country India. We have Kaziranga, Corbett, Velavdar, Marine National Park, Gir, the Chimgam. These are the important national parks which are present in our country India. So this was all about your sanctuaries and national park. Thank you very much.